Pentam so 0244 275 429 Encho yes Steve Mukwala the open so hunu no bia no ye din come from Uganda no pay tawaso ye sans any moment ye betum dia hwim Dr. Yasin de me kana asemu a namnim ne me ka sans malaria no woto ne bu ase wo se da bi me ba ye no nkofo di ka ye bi omo de no so malaria no me pese mo mamade na fe me de ne de ekodi padua ne mu a entu malaria na se acha bese mfie ne akire na mfe malaria no kan ho sa ne ye pen wo eno nti ye so bi hwe no ye wo se Yasin Mr. no na djuma airborne no owie no wampe no kwa wosinwane ayedie de ye nom de ye nyina no e de kokko brɛn efifi ani ase ebi nso sabe efifi yeto me ka wo se nhia Yasin ko capsules wo de betu kokko no ase ba ma nyame yo adomu a ya bɔ mensam no wampam ye Yasin natural capsules wote natural na je se bibia ye natural haya ne gekasi ani a yase ba ma ne fon wontimi nyina so nche wokɔ kakra na fi wo jeje mu a ma ne mpesa nhia Yasin natural capsules ye ko PFA Pharmacy Fedimens Missy Dani Kolnak Apidang 0244 723 541 Quick Credit and Investment Micro Credit Limited asamno ewa tatina do mo so wa nanso okohwa enche ente se de boy we okwa ye pepa na fe ya ma obosia fakọ kọhya adwuma na se fakọ wura mfimfini fakọ tuatuaka de na wo hia amemfa ka bi ma memfa fe bi mom se da bi nyina ye hia de hia ye Ghana card na ya ye no no na wo hia Ghana card ni wi a emfa lawyer judge bia enwachi na fe eduasam ede amount eno ntubomaden obi frow say o ye ne ye quick credit share internet ha no ye share konongo share ha obo wa probu eno se maka no kra cho so wo hia number no on 0596 920 833 0596 920 833 post ni na dro Dr. Sharp nyamenyo kase no nshaw wa ye ni ye dro no bodwuma papa still a remaining number 1 immune booster ma ho nkomo ne ye den ya de bia ntimi mfa onto form eni ntinkofo busa wo a ya ka no krancho mo bi so ena awrade na ye da binya awrade na ye eye imboost no ada romanti ena mfinsha mienu mfinsha miensa ya de bia ma en sanso system no de bia e strong e ma ya reference sa ni nyane se obu nsa nyama enkoyie wuti dwa gaga na fe yade mun sa yade bia na mun sa yade a wakotie infections no ye de tu ase de free one mo wun shaka bia na mu a etonton imboost no anapai Hospital Square Johnson Dankers Popel obina bia tu akoton baako de ba bia tu adro bia no kwa wo se Dr. Sharp adro ya tu di imboost number 1 no eno ene ne hu hia 0246 2084 96 memfa wenwie na boss player and drop on famamo na coffee herbal center na de was wo ye tipaye de adroye wo ya to bi utipaye ne bako wa won sabe twetwon ebako ne mom ya de bia mama ne fans mu se fe ne twere eni adro to de hie no wa dware wo kwa adwuma bons wo tikam wo si fam wa pekikra na obi atwa ho we no da bi enim guasiare momfa ne nko na coffee wono mo etwe ne bako ni nyina ne se ete kidney wo kidney no edidu musa ya se jesie do ko enei abroche ene akoye operation dabi amfa onko prostate how pressure how asthma no me botifo no ni nyina how mumyenka mum ye kwantonso off Mampong Road Roma Soda no ho a wokwa wosen na confirmatu nka o today's post me de hye nie etwere ha no sama me nie so wo adura mpa na be unsampa man break akra bi ahoade no ebeba 0549 732 651 0549 732 651 de kwakra mu no eye National Company Limited ni no ne ye nan wo se no payi menkoa mento mebumi ni True Man capsules no enwa dance emfanchro eboa bibia ye natural ntinkobu se akire sa wono mu a sunsunso bɔ ne bibesi akira na da bi wenye patim ni bia na da acha kofa how dia braw haya ni akekase ani ni aka cho se bema gina wona so uta jeje mu ntam bema ne fon menkotra so fie obi nyu sika ni yesifa we ya oboa woni aduro bia de boa ni nyina no ene so wo hia True Man capsules bema no obegina so obetumi ache de ma ne pa no na fei wo so watima bo adwuma me ma na usampa wo bema mu eno ntina wo hia True Man capsules kokolena ka eba dani heba kuma se bia benya bia tu no tena take eba kensok ewan kan PK Gombla Laji Muhammad Tamale nimdi heba crazy answer ewata krade 0204 616 161 0249 017101 nti mejai de amade boss player na just enche wa baba ye dwuma ne de amamo sanse ene wo drop de mamu a enya asem ketua na mom ya ka cho se na ye special birthday to Cadet Officer Bright Acheampong cadet officer Bright Acheampong we nipa say yes nti enche na just say boss say cadet officer is it there say wuru nim ayinmu rank nimu aren't obi busa say cadet wum ntini o cadet no
old school say oba be commissioned officer.
Okay.
Oba commissioned officer nti aso ya adesuani
ba
dia na so wura prosi panyin mu
hey
the prosi free ASP for commission of someone ne
hey okobunum okobunum
sana ayi minim Sometymer kasa madam for there
yes me we there
na menino school bi nra ene be top platform so we soldier ne say any general
hey
any general and
okay yes
officer Bright
no wow
he's a cop you cop and so you prosi ni mapa
what's
be o me prosi for o me prosi for
sir
on say my is a teacher you are only teacher or child ba only
teacher
on say at the training ni mojam
to no
on say it is as a journalist
yes
your words or a journalist or news for news
yes
oh the bia no enti adwuma no bebreye bi but we calling no as a suffer we say we boy a suffer but we say we do a suffer ampa we is a cop is a policeman we a pro senior
yes
we so be what trouble mu you want to
oh yes on say there o can say o jira kwa baby na o can o du wa no teti ni pa no
so you pro senior so be twi DVD but DVD no
to boss na ne
ba o yare and akọ fan free school de ne ba
good
on hwe akoda na o yare no aden na adi TV na
ma this time
no nya
David
onye prosi
so ba be wu so be dey fan
so you police as a nurse for you doctor bozo boy is a doctor
yes
na you prosi obu aya to say o wi school no no so pa adwuma ni bi
na dey to afa ho
na ne papa bi ya fan prosi but na mi I say prosi ni baako ni o so ame
so boy
zame ben say sasreku ho Sandra Sasaku. So the Kazuza way, who's a been police for? And to be cassette police for Tino and Hammy. Your proceed for papa or more subutums or more general minor. No proceed for so a year could be. Yes. Only a judge of one. No, baking crying. I just say, yeah, judge of one. So, also then central boy, yeah, may confuse baby. So we be none, yes, century. We are century now, who was some night was a who ye, woman, dear. You don't even know. Oh, and the uncle woman, dear, who sent 15 years. I mean, you cry. I was so yes, and it's only JJ. As a journey was coming back, was a who ye. But was on a juvenile at this hard rebel. Was he got the Jessica President Danny was even ye. But two man in mouth has come.
That's enjoy us and training us and training. We are 9 years or Trebia. We are
training nice. Can your boss suspect? Edumano, you are doing while you are on your teacher, police in Central. Yeah, you are business for a bit man. Yosika. Nan Central teacher ni, prosi ni, nurse ni, doctor. Yeah, F. Titi lawyer for no munyesika for be so na lawyer chese hwenyo yi say show yi na so make ngo for no nya no dey yeah zakaba na
dodo
exactly
oh nyame ado
1027 ye ko Uganda on say there are reports about Mukwala. What type of player is he? Ti ye number 4 Central 4 one more Uganda.
We follow Uganda football.
Okay. They just say who that player is. So we play and go for any dinner. Yeah. Which type of player is he? Never be bring who. And to admire a certain perspective of who he is, what people should expect from him. Okay. Baby, your shots he free, yeah. Okay. Or Brawa Bo Uganda.
Oh, that's good.
And yeah,
that's good.
That's good.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And here, because somebody said, agency or the cover by so also church who cover is.
Oh fine.
Now yeah, only na small kind of ma has supporters in the
I was saying, I am me.
and then was is Lukaku type of striker and I'm a
say
oh son Lukaku
one of the
Lukaku
strikers in the world in terms of numbers say Lukaku
oh them say or can't say Lukaku type and has for no so much say what type of Lukaku no
the first one or refer to Inter
or ya ne Lukaku kra
we have two types of Lukaku the Lukaku at Inter the Lukaku at Chelsea
but Chelsea no Lukaku even at Chelsea he wasn't bad. Yo Lukaku at West Bromwich Albion Okaya Okolo he scored goals. No Lukaku the only club I be say I'm farman Manchester United and no crown check the numbers around that he was one of the top scorers.
But honestly, I can't say Lukaku. That's hard for no.
Ready.
Say you will need to say Giroud. Your body didn't try one way, but check what he has done. Also, we are seeing be doing you do. And Lukaku type of striker with Tima Ombe.
So see, Kaba is a Lukaku type of striker. But I don't know
if the champion about one way you can Lukaku.
Also, or compare only Mele dia. Adia Mele the senior Mele is more intelligent. Or you should have went intelligent.
Your intelligent striker.
To
say Omo say Pokwe free bobo Pokwe free of blessed memory.
Very good.
Intelligent. Your striker be what not journey.
Maybe 2cc abashe.
And your striker be in physique ne goals. Obi o wa a short nimbo e turn him over bash. Onye intel obi o so bitima tete o Zembela
position we yeah partner afa.
Asam no o kana ngofo gina no asi bone no. I don't think it's
so
when you na won bibi o na
they said they work na
junior cabo be say
so was you be call Uganda no
okay
and you Mukwala so is Kaba
junior Kaba
so a Lukaku type of striker and the defenders remember papa Lukaku dey
I say na yemfa mre di enimi kakra nhwe amana nene
APL started
yes
bravo nti vawo airline no brain na so crowd am here dada
ya Jabakutu
okay
ya Jabakutu na make about government debi no problem yaba home me pick information na tamanha na amaso board wait me a converse board no say the team ni ready ni team ni ready nti eno ho ho no tama me pick information be say the Kotoko board may be heading towards Menchia this morning na ya set ya antennas no ho no a ye follow kakra hwe
board be
Kotoko board
was a never can go to board now no I careful
I mean
oh say on say ye wo omo asomo kumase no a yeah they any difficult to organize themselves yes and ye wo omo maka no a you have to give them enough time omo be to plan bi wo ha nti na me buza say
minim which of them and I say all of them say open so the information just we need Ghana hand
so who is inviting them so me buza a question
tama say still I am from no hono
that's a harmless question so be headed towards I'm saying why not to in safre wo mo and one side that so minim anaya asumasi
minim
the entine ekoye ni
but say omo
ne ekoye ni
tama
ana me boaza
no
na ekoye nya difficult question
download to Al Hilal is off a collapse
na started aben
oh na ewo discussion cause kakra fine am my figures be baby mu
so ma ba be kan hada say I maso ntina mu say started aben I think I've heard it here on this network.
I say figures in the paper the back and forth woman in no and also no ehun sem ho no mu a
because no almost pe on me goalkeeper ni Imoro
the son
of decided to deal with them on Imoro and okay say off and pay
the Lord team no any happy.
How many happy saying
say uze Kotoko no any kasa senka on extend the Lord so in front contact ni bin kan ho and almost said the opportunity nearby no so nanka saka your mom kwan nanka almost take advantage of team and we some so
one na council
me can't the land the team no and yet kotoko so or team or manage no nti no so ehun sem kakra and of course Burkina you know Monday ebia na on kotoko start pre-season
Burkina ni dia
coach no so police ni no
na so say prosper na kotoko coach ni za na kan na bela Burkina ni bi no ma ko start team
tama usa de me ko chiri one fan no dey we say
oh na bi o
me amintina hanka say prosper nya dia woni kotoko beto aso ye adwuma
na so obi a ne kotoko ye training enze bu kan mi ni bi da you
ene bacho ye ni pakro because me matla haka say prosper
na ya okay
kotoko to aso
guys ma harikan na o be ka em go na ne no wo sa position no ti na me kna
eye kotoko ni prosper say omo eja aware no ekwan ya omo fa so eja aware ni hihye no ho asem na minimi say the last time
you come for na bi say Burkina ni bi
I we
be sadite na dey na aware na akuzi sen
oh say aware ni dey he say omo wo baabi a adu say omo papa mu bi akọ ni baabi na ekwan na omo fa so dey eye mpapa mu no na ho no mu gina sisi
normal pam
omo pam nwie ye
na Burkina ni bi be training
I say it say omo du pointer enkodu juada no ntina make say enkodu Monday no na Burkina no ebetime ene kotoko start pre-season
so ma papa mu
enkodu sada me gidi se ne bia no motime wie
so omo nwie de omo ntimi mo bia anye training based on what you
gidi o ho se enkodu Monday no na afi mpapa mu no awie peye ama obi a de ne ho in fact the me picking say board no am ko menhia ne no eno na
ba mo mekan je board meeting bia ni obi mu god see these days
me nka say board meeting me say matise say board for bi ko menhia
o ga say na no it is a board for bi sia board for ba o ba bi okay
ai me kai
ko wie no
eno mo ase no mu hye no nya board meeting
nipa nan bi ne sia na enye board meeting
ai won na be kan
ba ga say eno ma yenya sua hunu say e ka so bi board ko menhia ye yenye careful
ti enti yemfa le say mpenifo bi be ko menhia na yanka ne sa
e dey bit me
because the me maten there you see ya twin sa afre wo mo as a
board for no
so bom ran
okay
you say how whichever form na we on the corner there em say no be gina wo mo so
okay information be bad
say wo kai yes say
information be bad
yes who say be si da no
okay
be si bi akoto ye kama
all right yes yes board for no ampa meeting be because so menhia
thank you
I say but not all will come
minimum say na mpakon dia ba die
I say o say wa confirm that
7 ni dia hwa no ma ba 5 no be ko
minimum there's a meeting be but
tama I December ba wo
na best no adan
I December ba wo
okay
but ja minimum na kai was say hweba bi wo ho no mu a ana wo kan sen enye ense wa no
ba for headline na dey man yen jazak sha se ma me ko street
yeah
ewo amana ne
yeah mso to eba memo prosper na te ogum fela bi we
okay so be crafting kan omoba
okay
some are coming from Accra
no yeah no I know say this morning I also have information say issues no because maybe yes ya titibia anti there e be fia and there's exclusive on Prosper na te oguma
no so because be
I no pay me the mama we exclusive papa
there na exclusive no
prosper there na exclusive pa e ba na mo na me adon yen saka yen one portion of the contract na osania no article 11 subsection 3 of Prosper na te ogum's contract ya ba would you on that they can sem
ya ba no
and we say
no Brian Kobreko
as na mama cha ba da Kobreko
dia o dia ba dey say kan no say kiati
was ma okay dem say exclusive there anyway and the kawasa there na yenya
so the final football is back na ene e was a who's park Arsenal away to Crystal Palace yanka etie for one team last season omoje 4 points from Arsenal last season on about 2-2 Emirates
and did I read the message
you can how Arsenal struggle to get that like even the official referee put on Arsenal ko time on pound on 1.1 Arsenal ko take am money 2-2 then
Did you say that?
You can't put me to try and pia pa dia.
It's I am pia bi o kasa. Oh, say referee no crown watch. How did no the referee no my time for I don't know.
No person na take am.
I no check his appellate for ni gina ho.
Wan so won.
Munya ho. Na me asan gotika.
Wan so me.
No munya mo bo.
No mo bo but time no pa ho.
Time one time na ba.
Na o ma ball ko kona na.
Referee na ma ball no. Say to cancel ne. Referee no ma ball no ko kona.
Say ball no time aso. E no twenya ma asa kunya kona. And as I walk on a moteka no. O moteka na o ma pass no pon ball no. Palace am passing ball bawa. Bafo. And upon match.
Me say referee na ma ball no go corner. First time meet bi ni.
Dem say time na so say go pon. And o twen ama asa kunya kona.
Na hwan na de go corner. Na e corner de.
Na e corner. And as na de take man 2-2. But o mo chere say ampa is see o mo in the return leg because return leg no.
And the referee din ye.
Panyam 3-0.
And the referee din ye.
Oh correct. 3-0.
Time ni bi ampa ho.
Ya ampa ho.
Corner ama.
Da bibia and o say asa.
And the referee then you catch.
It's ene. Ewo say who's back once again. Crystal Palace tun inside their afre Bobo Kofen Arsenal. Now last season, one player not very influential so to in the Crystal Palace team. Gallagher, that boy he walk back to Chelsea. Not on loan. Semi Swanka is their most important player in terms of season. No come in Nabuma. One player na he what say yes. Palace team no move on a move on Bante Fen Gallagher. Now today on team no. But in his absence, Omako Lens, Akofa Sheikh Dokori, 22-year-old Malian international. Last season, on making 4 assists in the French league. On making a basse, on made replace Sheikh Dokori. And then, as I be who about to Sheikh Dokori in Muford. Or one player so to ball retention there, or like ball interception. Very proper defensive midfielder. Say you intercepted ball power there, or very good. Now, Nadia on him here, long range shot. Say, be a manual. About ball shot and short passes. So it's and they will rely on the quarry to control the midfield for them. Omutim and change be brace out. And then the lineup from Bonnet, it's a lineup now. Obon Geta, Nathan Klein, Milcher, the defensive pair of Gui and Anderson. Mofona Gallagher new. By the same team, Jordan Ayew, Edward, Zaha, and the Oma Paredi. Arsenal team no, and yeah changes home because one today Ebenya White are on the right side of Arsenal. Zinchenko and elbow left back. Yebenya Brantia, if any Gabriel Suso only the attacker no. It's at least 3 players way. Last season we're not part of that team now. Omukwa Jamie and Sa. I was the same stadium. It's one game interest also because Arsenal preseason no. What a Chelsea 4. What is a VS6. It's ama ejiri bia ba say team last season omo break because omo had a very good start. This season I dey abo Arsenal here pa o hwe ama big class as Asian please as eja obia because no money say they had last season because they had a very bad start and now to catch up no they started very well and I'm pass so you know the results of Arsenal share omo preseason at term no we've seen the results and how they are going. You could see say they are very fit. They can run 90 minutes and say boys na break because they are very fit. Or against Palace team or man say never very good preseason. But say no be an hunter preseason no it's flatter to deceive.
How many good preseason
say like say
Okori one preseason.
Or by
Okori now what shot now. Or my assistant no preseason one be.
Or by actually later or by no last 2 games no more movie here. So
into almost a preseason.
Their last 2 games they won. They won their last 2 preseason game. One against Montpellier and against an English team. Their last 2 games.
Almost a year.
So Barca had a very
good problem.
They almost see almost so. It's one game. The new look Arsenal because I say for the first time Arsenal team supporters GDA because the team even say they can win the league. For the fact, Arsenal, any Asajio Biachapa, so Arsenal season in Bashasi. Now the supporters of GDA say this team can even go ahead and win the league.
Arsenal supported Biano Akasa.
Oh,
no Arsenal supporter says that this team can go ahead and win the league. Oko Tunipa Kotom. Arsenal supporters do not say they are 2 Onimbi. There are 2 teams on level no there. Arsenal, you know you are free, Omo Macano. They are no mean I pay. That's what they have said. Arsenal support the BN was Arsenal go league. Zagito. And you only nkwan na show.
Oh, but
one Arsenal supporter who nim we are seeing now say Arsenal be league.
Oh, you mean Bashar?
This is a Bashar there.
Bashar so
Arsenal supporters some here modest in the expectations. Oh yes, we have never said that. See about winning league. League at City in Liverpool. We have not said that. Now you are moving no free wa. And of course some people will say so Chelsea crowd was rock crack. But more can. We are moving no me so more can yes. You know more one class or more market 10 one.
That's it.
But we have not said we win the league.
And then
the teams being quite the Akebekasa.
That's it. And then I want to see how Arsenal season the best chance here. But looking at Bona new Arsenal for the preseason and how Crystal Palace are born, because for the first time so Palace team are not ball long balls, but the Patrick Vieira they don't play the long balls. They pass very well. They are a team that almost air ball or more team that they know they pass very well. Arsenal their last 10 Premier League games or keep it clean sheet. So and there who qualification ma I never quite sure and Arsenal will concede. In their last 10 Premier League games or a clean sheet and having a clean sheet a problem. And here they will score but they will concede. And against Palace team last season so to win 14 points from the like top 6 clubs, you know. 14 points and yeah easy for a club like Crystal Palace how they are. Now against the top 6 clubs, you know, win 14 points. A before was from Arsenal.
3 from Manchester United.
And I said my kind was working on there.
Oh, them 3 from Manchester United. I remember that 1-0.
Yeah, man.
Manchester also said they returned.
Yes.
So we had 3 from Man U.
Yes.
4 from
Arsenal. 4 from Arsenal. And they have 14.
Mm-hmm.
So and they are side very strong. Last season, we Liverpool, we Man City, and one other club or man lose more home games. They also Crystal Palace. They're not only 4 home games. So it tells you how like solid they are when they are playing at home. And the Arsenal have a very big game to play today at Selhurst Park. Now, the game, you know, Palace will score, Arsenal will score, but I see a 2-1 win for Crystal Palace, and then Umbre was Selhurst Park. They win the game by 2-1.
We are more Monday Safi. Or predation happen, no. They say where the Abba we are seeing credibility. Say the catch work. Abba is a credible. And the whole year prediction now. No is sentiment.
Where?
What would they weigh about baby?
There's no sentiment about this one. We have to analyzing the game. We show team, no. How as a team it here. So yes, a very good team. That's our score.
By interest, look at so many Dukori.
Yes.
But the Arsenal and the one can.
Saying the one can.
Yeah, quite. Bobby. Arsenal born now. Go for Bobby Menda. Go see that. Bobby.
Morning. Premier League is back. Yes. National League equal breaking. Oh, Hana Kumia Baisa. I did we say Anna.
James and Yama Coffin.
I'm so. The uncle for the same baby on Dino Meduno. Acquires a panier. I say when you say when you pressure.
I just will be the baby.
I do to a dozen one for a drona. That's a problem or yaba. This is an European leagues now, especially the English Premier League. We to be match no kaka, but the last 2 days, no.
That will be so boy. Also, they also pick 4 points from City.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also
the last 2-3 days, no. Whilst you and I trained the start of the Premier League, you know, I has a concentration has shifted to Chelsea spending for this transfer window, the summer transfer window. Everyone here say Omone Brighton, every Marc Cucurella, the Spanish international. Chelsea is paying £55 million plus 7 million add-ons. Add-ons near based on what you achieve. So to me achieve and I 7 million to me aba. And to the fixed figure, £55 million and Chelsea 8 year. And now no pay us yes sorry Leicester City. I say Wesley Fofana no mizo Leicester for some pay £85 million. Chelsea acquire could do £80 million. Some person who scan for Wesley Fofana. based on said the nyomesi kono ya we at this transfer window transfer window Chelsea as a football club I spend it pa they might get closer to 300 million pounds over this transfer window. Sometimes me ana me jitu ye say sika edito players ni bi ediko different clubs no aya na bo no wo soro kakra but edu maybe so a wo beti ase to enie say Arsenal eto Ben White at 50 million pounds. Me Leicester City meje more than the Arsenal to for Wesley Fofana. Say me ton Harry Maguire ma Manchester United at 80 million pounds. Oba Wesley Fofana ho a either say meje ses kana na meje abro. Ability as defenders Fofana wani muchom mienu nyina. Yes. Wesley Fofana amutie do mu nyina asi ho. Say Harry Maguire nie, Ben White nie, Wesley Fofana nie. Wesley Fofana na Medina Chia from Saint Etienne. O say Dabi na Harry Maguire. Me hwe na from Saint Etienne to the Premier League. Bizoto. You can say their ability as defenders are. Na say we 80, we 50. Me Leicester City amaji say ska no. It is sometimes it's not about sikakese no mutua no. O say
because Chelsea won some Wesley Fofana.
Fofana is one of the best centre backs in the Premier League. So too, Wesley Fofana. He's one of the best centre backs. Just last season, injuries enami ehuni ye. Premier League no.
I think about 2 seasons.
2 seasons, yeah.
I know him as a young, maybe if he's a young defender up and coming.
He's not there. He's very good. But problem is that he's playing for a club. Much concentration yo. Fofana to say
one of the best in the Premier League.
One of the best defenders in the English Premier League.
Wow.
Yes. Fofana to say Christian Romero. Yen come ho asem bebre. Say.
Onu Christian Romero.
Oh, Mr. Tari no do Christian Romero.
I think that
say Chelsea eto Wesley Fofana. Eko ka Thiago Silva. Eko ka Kalidou Koulibaly. Eno maka na ho a. It will be difficult for clubs to break Chelsea defense this season in the Premier League. It will be very, very difficult. Makase be a club now obonitina. A lot of concentration here. But what they say, Nyame ya adom na be a Chelsea.
Harry Maguire mo born for Leicester.
So too.
But I mean, young in Manchester. I went to Manchester United. But the football he played there.
And Makacho say, Maguire is a system player. Maguire ne de ni so bibi so na ye.
But Leicester
Uja na set sa no mo ye no Leicester. Uja Maguire nko say he has to lead your defense. A disaster. Wesley Fofana is a complete defender. Bibi a we expect say defender baby and Wesley Fofana ni here. But reason why they no me no teams to two. O doubt no. O doubt ne say he's not playing for a big club.
You mean Doubton?
Oh,
you see, I think that he's a young defender. When you're the confidence of Brendan Rodgers, he's allowing him to play. But to get to that level,
who said there is something about Leicester City? There is something about Leicester City. I'm the two. Once they put up. See maybe potential to get to that level, but not yet. Maybe my Wesley Fofana from Saint Etienne. Oba Leicester City maheno. Messi Wesley Fofana. Sa defenders ne under to mo Premier League no. Omunya mata attention. He is one of them. And then the movement from the French league, Les Championnats into the English Premier League no. It's like Omokoto Riyad Mahrez. Ebi Omokoto N'Golo Kante. That has been the business of Leicester City recently. Omoko scout very well. None of the players now by Premier League no. So players know what talent, now the potential is there. No more the platform. It's the Abu N'Golo Kante money Riyad Mahrez money say that season no midoto and as a few period number ball Leicester City no they were able to win the Premier League under Claudio Ranieri. Into a concentration ko. Mr. Wesley Fofana. Makase sikana edano so sikana so. But if Maguire cost 80 million, na Ben White 50 million na. I don't have Ben White.
They come Maguire.
Oh, na say Brighton for case o mu make you for Marco Cucurella and they say Unse Cucurella, this is the first season in the Premier League. That was last season. So far Hetafe, also your Barcelona or La Masia product. But or your Sala Masia phony be to omo ntimi arechi omo potential no Barcelona eje omo koye. But last season in the English Premier League, Adeoma want to say he can play several roles. Obetimi abo as left-sided centre back, especially in a three back, and obetimi abo as a left-footed player. Or starting a career no a winger. Or starting a career no a winger. And Barcelona 4-10 no into a left back. Okwa Hetefe no bizoto. Ye clear know how to defend. It's at a certain stage at Hetefe no mutimi born as a left-sided centre back. And oba Brighton bet one the development so. So what the mention you. But Oshe ne career as a footballer. Onye obi because one on says comes to mostly the top players are. A players I say or commanding national team position. 55 ni 8 ni sa anyoma. But baby a Premier League ne do ni say the amount for to defenders no. Sometimes you understand the clubs. Because me heku Kurela and no am dey be to Twitter say. If you will cost 55 million pounds. Then Obiti said Theo Hernandez should be bought around 150 million pounds. But this is a league, a money league. Premier League is a money. Super League now you can't want some. The real Super League is the English Premier League. Reason why the Premier League was against the Super League, Nibini. Sikano Mutia the top players no. Other leagues they cannot spend on players. Eti say Toby and at 50 and then sa clubs ni be boboa. Ebia ubeti aka say obo no so but and na me can say Ben White aku 50 Mago aku 80 nti ubeti ase
Ben White ne boa no
enye ne boa no obi
50 million
obi am for
when national team defender or both for the English Three Lions
Ben White
has had invitations
Ben White
national order what happened to Cameroon
eti loto
Maguire na ne board 80 million
at this stage there be
defenders 50 million
pounds
and neck
50 million pounds and no na say on say other clubs no mo good business no other clubs no good business obi o members obi o cost scout for Fofana to say Saliba Mame for Saliba an example on any day Saliba is a better defender than Ben White.
When they say no cray.
But then no cray.
Also bad now you go to no.
So what I say? By difference ni say he play no boy in a league. Attention ho bebre like the Premier League. It's only opportunity to watch him week in week out. To say no opportunity to watch Premier League players. I'm in the English Premier League. So what I say? It's one way because he's playing in the English Premier League. You might easily say oh Obo in the Premier League in Tebi oya de chen Saliba. Ebi oya de chen we. So what me chana say. Eti baby Edru no. Na say Todd Ball is satisfied Chelsea supporters worldwide. Eso mo ye bibi. So what me chana say. And baby Premier League ni kono. Yoto aside getting good defenders no, you need players that will score. And no and Liverpool and Manchester City recently and the BT other clubs in the English Premier League, you know. Whilst they have good defense, no, at the same time they score a lot of goals. Almost goals ankasa. But when you move to other clubs, some goals na City, any Liverpool, no. Other clubs need to me share something closer to them. What if a number of goals at Liverpool need City share in the last season? City first, Liverpool second. Check the number of goals Chelsea scored. Then Fabra Tottenham Hotspur. I'm with the number of goals almost share. It will say goal scoring gap ne be kakraka. It is to close anyoma misoto. I hear no here attacking players. Me Sika Chelsea spending I still ask myself, are they going to play the Premier League again this season? Kai Havertz as their first number 9. Havertz is good, but misoto. And they City Akoto player in Liga Wabo, I the German Bundesliga. Why are consistent when it comes to goal scoring? Or you player between your target with 20 goals. Liverpool swap building their own. Aside Darwin Nunes, excellent season, one good season. Onyano Benfica, that was last season. Mo Salah is a complete scorer. You can't talk Hotspur now. You can talk about Hurricane and so you mean. Arsenal so for Gabriel Jesus at the Naba. So tell me what I say. Manchester United, if they are able to settle their differences with Cristiano Ronaldo, Ronaldo is a proven goal scorer. So what did I mention as you? It was Chelsea two defenders. No. One key area. Last season they spent a lot of money. Go to Lukaku no. Lukaku buy now one who's no the no. Chelsea I say na yet hey. are spending a lot on defenders but not trying as much as possible to find a more problem last season. And Timia Momanya to say 2 seasons ago, both in Europe, then in the English Premier League. Because to Arsenal and Crystal Palace and born again Friday went to screen the Tsunami de Kakremi. And that season now a woman a different season. And you might be brain be decided this season. Leagues across the globe. And you might be brain be decided because the football calendar has changed. World Cup now can you see about World Cup June, July. That time na leagues I could break. But FIFA sika de mzoto we asa no pesca. Sisi abante amachi de sisi kane bema. Katafo akere say World Cup ayabo since 1930. Katafo di sika abe change the calendar of World Cup. Enti ye ka sika ne bema wo de kwa amama ya katafo. It's in the World Cup near November, December. It's a better number of games, sir. You born this season, Mr. Two. You need a lot of depth. As I what me compete with any competition available. Arsenal season last season, need this season. So you can say Arsenal ever best success this season to get Champions League qualification, not to win the Premier League. Say Arsenal the opportunity to be in the top 4. Team be abeji Premier League ni biana. How I'll be celebrating? Say Arsenal should be celebrating because Arsenal are out of Champions League race for a long period. Till this is Arsenal di 4-4, omudi third, omudi second. Now abeji Premier League ni biano. Kwa abe first waju wani say Arsenal for abeji wani. As at this stage, Mr. Otuo, by positioning, Arsenal a team they play in 4-3-3 most times. 4-3-3. Last season, I didn't see Arsenal season. Okay, at time and I know your calculation. 10 matches to go. And I make say, based on games now, I tipped Tottenham Hotspur to get the 4th position instead of Arsenal. And they say, you do that stage, Mr. Otuo where they be. Not to be asked with prayer. Meboa. Now I continue prayer. Why na yo musab? Tavares. At a point, now Arsenal right back, now Rob Holding's neighbor. Meboa. Okay. When you pick these 2 players, yes sub 2, Sir Arsenal, 2 fullbacks now. See if I say Tomiyasu ni ho, Krentrini ni wa. On bet me ama equal performance to say the players where the man answer ni you know. It will show Arteta this season. One position I know is so key. So Benya player ho, Arsenal left back. It was started with Lisandro Martinez. Eventually, Obejina was Zichenko. Zichenko is a versatile player. Aside being a left back, or starting a career as a footballer, and then no cranny club football free war, or move from club football to national team, he plays as a midfielder, or more left back beam, or Koyi Krina or ball as a midfielder, or best city and Gadula using as left back. And Okofo no buy. Arsenal bought last season and the Bayern, a Korea Betis. And they will share Arsenal in the preseason to get stability at the back. Because they back where Arsenal and they say teams are more quick, especially Omo boy in low block, used to counter. To say no more number boy in Crystal Palace no. So last season they are Crystal Palace this Arsenal and say no more hit Arsenal on the breaks, especially Arsenal fullbacks no more to defending. It's why this season so preseason Arsenal because of the form of Saliba. Mikel Arteta move Ben White to a right back in case Tomiyasu is not there. And then you're possible say Tomiyasu bebo, inti Ben White bebo, Saliba bebo, Gabriel Magalhaes bebo, then Zichenko bebo. When you watch this 4 back, obi to say Zichenko, he knows how to defend, he knows how to attack. The positional play is very good. Ben White is a typical defender. It is a Arsenal air attacker with this back 4 no. Eventually Arsenal back 4 be turn into a back 3 because Zichenko prefer to attack more. Or the picture need to be ma Mzoto Yanko Arsenal Medford near Van Hadibi. Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka are similar players. But the difference between the two is say when it comes to see about the ball from a tree, Thomas Partey is better than Granit Xhaka. But more positioning on the pitch there and can say him. But because now Arsenal any a lot of materials last season, now a Mateta forced you to play these 2 players at the same time. It is sometimes who's more crash it, no more positional play now a problem. It's Arsenal in the transfer market, and I'm going for Fabio Vieira from Portugal. Fabio Vieira is a left-sided winger sorry midfielder senka o de call the terminologies when it comes to Italian football is to wait after Mezzala sana beti after Fabio Vieira as Mezzala. Then there is a Martin Odegaard and they say Arsenal mixes our players in numpa. In the absence of Vieira obetimi abo obeti say Smith Rowe ewo ho. In the absence of Thomas Partey obetimi abo Granit Xhaka. In the absence of obeti say Martin Odegaard I will lead the Arsenal team as captain. Obetimi a shift Vieira kwa na ba ho because Vieira bo multiple positions. Okwa ni more trainer Zoto. Arsenal last season their top scorer was Bukayo Saka or 11 goals in the Premier League. When you say since the 2006-2007 season, strikers from Mababo Arsenal, the least number of goals I will be shared the Bukayo Saka and attackers Bukayo Saka dem Arsenal. No. Whilst we talk about one of the greatest strikers to play football in Thierry Henry, Arsenal nye clubber on my shortage of strikers after the exit of Thierry Henry. Because that period there you can once me Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang abefa ho, Lacazette abefa ho, and then they have Gabriel Jesus. Last season you do stage you know some ma Aubameyang ko, never ka Lacazette so no person be renew the contract Arsenal manako and no mako for Gabriel Jesus aba. Makase in Gabriel Jesus Arsenal one of the most complete attackers in the game. They are kaso be on Gabriel Jesus and the same to two. Obetimi akobo Gabriel Jesus abeti no aka kire say chairman. Aye gina penalty box no mu kakra ne mfa ball ne mro na bobi hye. Obi a wo hwe ni preseason bi ehun say onyina faako. On to say Erling Haaland. You to sort them say obe move around enti edu stage bi a obetimi akoma na edu tam obehye gua no abre. But say o stay in the penalty box. He's one of the best strikers Arsenal enya recently Mababesha Arsenal Jesino. Then there is Gabriel Martinelli, my favorite player at Arsenal. Very disciplined, a direct footballer. Hardly in Snabon say Martinelli be for board the best sign echi. Then Bukayo Saka. It's Neosha Arsenal team now. Omo there by the difference between last season and this season begin na make 170 say. This season Arsenal will play in Europe. Last season Arsenal mo Europe. Until Arsenal will have two top competitions to compete. Their journey to Champions League football, two competitions they be decided. Arsenal form focus on Europa Cup because Ojia and Champions League qualification, and Arsenal form focus and the Premier League. No more the top 4 position. We only me and Lupams today nerful.
Nerful this year.
Nerful. By in Crystal Palace, BBS, and they game na kwa kwhwe no. Ye be kwa kwhwe on Friday ha.
Be Saliba.
Na he Eduardo. Na he Easy, na he Jordan Ayew. Michel Olise ekọ Boma the French under 21 and Wakupra nti ene ontimi mo game ni bi. Last season he was so instrumental in Crystal Palace team. Even Maxine Gallagher and the Chelsea for Ajo Madiano. I still think say said Patrick Vieira pese Crystal Palace board nothing will change. Omobe City deep. Ombe make sure say spaces na Arsenal be jan wo kire ho no. Eno no be make sure so be utilize that spaces no. And you to the first game of the season in the English Premier League Arsenal and Crystal Palace and enwumre ebie Premier League na ano. Me he game ni din a me so to me he game ni din a
Makande obe kan chesam.
De ka che na mti.
So we are no on the yard dance ni.
Me he game ni din a me hu last season results no. So mo share mo 3 e wo mo home.
Chene na.
Say me one thing I'm so sure say be see then say Arsenal will score the first goal of the game. Arsenal will first goal of the game. And that goal will be scored by Gabriel Jesus. Arsenal will score the first goal of the game. Either Arsenal will win 2-0 or 3-1 against Crystal Palace in the Premier League. Oh, say.
Conte wa kwa young grofo.
Oh, say.
Wako ka nano wako ka say Leipzig. Ay buy coach say. Also no be player no be as. But Liverpool ni City na dey 100 million to one player. Na ono dey. Om dey omo nyesa. So, also
Ebia won't. Ebia won't by now coaching £100 million player. Southampton.
Also on the woman.
I heard them in the because me too.
I'm best can yes sir.
Tottenham man got to Hurricane.
By his word to that.
Hurricane is 100 million pounds.
Some talk it to no much in one Mohammed.
Oh, okay.
Zaki to Arsenal for no message man. Also Arsenal Lusu la consider goals in their last 10 games. Did you say that?
Like won't keep a clean sheet.
I would say they didn't consider against Aston Villa and Leicester. Here's a follow within the last 10 games, sir. Yeah, no, I check it.
It was most
There be way 0.
I'm can't research it.
But for instance, in briefly,
Research me as well.
we must say
Mukwala, yeah.
Yusuf, a number 4 journalists for almost say, Omo Kamukwala who has some cacratre. And TNT na Fiodo, the Diana Mukwala before. And then I echo so mention. But for also then I echo so I say, Omo a board for Shia
Has been summoned to appear
Board
before
for no.
Menchia in Patron.
they have been summoned.
To appear before Menchia, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey,
Who did the
the last
Aston Villa in the last 10.
yeah the last match Arsenal continued against Aston Villa.
know.
After Aston Villa, their last
Aston Villa naka
they didn't count.
naka.
What that's come about 11. What that's Aston Villa count 11. Their last 10 you bet my account Crystal Palace 3-0
0
against
Aston Villa captain.
they didn't count against Brighton 2-1, Southampton 1-0, Chelsea 4-2.
Yen camera.
Starting from Crystal Palace
1.
Brighton.
Crystal Palace in the last game.
That be from
last game.
Okay, from the last game.
From the last game, Yen kind 10. Everton.
Everton
That's not conceded. 4-1.
5-1.
5-1. Okay.
Newcastle share Arsenal 2-0.
2-0.
Tottenham share Arsenal 3-0. Arsenal actually leads 2-1. Arsenal and West Ham. Arsenal share West Ham 2-1. Manchester United lose 3-1 to Arsenal. Chelsea 4. Arsenal 4, Chelsea 2.
What can Chelsea?
That be I feel like Chelsea. Chelsea. Southampton.
Chelsea and Manchester United was on. Okay.
Southampton. Brighton. Crystal Palace.
Winning 10. Before then, 0 sang bra 100. Then how yes saying because they made it no enje than EBS and fine sir.
And you're fine.
Say some board that will be a nyamo ho sem bia.
The meeting back home open image ho asema abeye issue yi. Yes board for no be can say omunya away how it became part of the Kotoko GC. And my information bo anyoso say omu eche say na say omu oversight responsibility no omu to na JJ mu.
Na just oversight responsibility include some of design what you think. That is my understanding.
If say bibia say muna ye di team na hye monsa. Nti bibia koso team no bia no you must be in the knowing.
Including designs and justice.
Same time, because Bibia, this is Bibia Bana be concern. I say, I could do a year. You can't say no. So they are not taking that. They are not taking it. They are not taking it from the board. So when any management is that about the board, they are not taking it from them. Say, Ubekasa Bunimoshe. They are not taking it at all. And you lightly, sir. And you yeah.
Young way. Aha. There be no nya we obi a wo di no ho dance atre o nsentweni mapa kese va madam for no a friend journalist ya shishia baby a
oh okay na is unim no
o mini no pa you see is a friend you share o Germany you share o
dance here obetima japanese
o Zema zo na Harry o Uganda TNT
Stephen Mukwala. One is somebody who is disciplined. Is somebody who is patient enough. When he was coming to the fame, he began with the tournament. It is a kingdom tournament for the number one kingdoms in Uganda. That is the Buganda kingdom. There is a tournament called Masaza. So from there, he was the top scorer. It is the biggest tournament, which has so many fans. So he rose from there as the top scorer, and then Vipers SC took him. Unfortunately, when he reached there were so many good players there in Vipers. So the competition was very stiff, and he didn't have a playing time. The Vipers now, they are the defending champions. So they loaned him to Maroons. So there, Maroons was a team that plays in the big league, the second tier. He again became the top scorer there in the big league. From there, URA took him. Uganda Revenue Authority FC took him. There he scored goals with the URA. And he was playing well. He was playing well in a way that he was not playing under pressure. The players were not so many there. The good ones, I mean the good ones, like in the Vipers when he didn't have playing time. At URA, he got enough playing time and he could score goals. But in a team where when he's not given playing time, you may not see his value. But if he's given playing time, somebody who is going to score goals for you, he can score goals for you. He's not a person who you will see who will be with the ball. He's not a ball player. But if you have people who can create for him, he can score goals. Those football lovers, they know him. He can play, he can score goals if he has playing time.
Part 1 of Mukwala. Bavoti.
Say umano playing time nko ade a obi a goals ndi obobagum. At least man take kwa hon dem team.
Ana confirm asem bia me ka kire meaning say na your officer na me ka about kotoko phone train no dey be highway sports you need to na me say if there is going to be say mhwe no video me say o typical center forward onye dem figure tab na betumi akọ nchen ni bi na because we dem figure no or skills into do ko nchen na yi ba na mhwe mu kwala no onye sa tap play na akọ bọ no say on sack from the wings because of
kwala no that TV is
or no boy so na bobo so
over left
na so ni me na it mhwe ni ye no onye sa tap ni bia unse your strikers be o mutu strike from the wings but ono no mhwe na no we say yes we
number 9
yes to the middle and your friend has confirmed say ampa
one thing that I'll be picking for now you say Kotoko have to get a very strong midfield because he will need a lot of supplies if over effective in Kotoko's game or as because like Zakito Kano Ubona was very striker and fat what as he always want to be the target man say the target man that effective I just say the midfield must give him a lot of supplies and the more he's getting that supplies he'll get in the goals for Mas and Kotoko so that is another
okay
Kotoko have to look at
Tama na me ka about Gaman check-up no we say nano na me can say what do see team enye ready because at that time now I catch and say Uncle Boss up no na or the team will beach and send we be anim send pre-season city no we feel beach no ansa na waba gym work ansa na afi no waba field no so aba be field work ntino processes no enye ndu ba bia ye di players no kokobo match any ade e do be na mpanifo no any organizers no kasa for what I hear but MCCCI there the top hierarchy in fact they me picking just say if board chairman no kra no acceptable explanation no say say he needs to get the team ready at a point you know na say board say okay on person team ni ba any obefa omo e do ma to transfer no do makofra Arias na omo kwakobo but no kra no for what I'm picking no board on na bench say banisa anu a enti eno sa no ninoi ene di team no be kwakobo now organizers no every say it's a game your body ashega manche ni munyam enti you cannot just present a team biasa se ko banisa tama ebia na oma call off the whole team no because it has to folk enye ready in terms of team preparation say yes ye Olympics ko bo
say usually Olympics say team na atena bench say nipa for bad ya na just enye house na ebo
the bit of ever see house coach with that that's why the coach yes
say coach na ya na depict which team is playing so what
yeah ba ono no on team team on prepare omo enkotena ho no
that's why ne che say nya house na ebo no
enti e ho na sisi ase e yakoye gray area no e ho na yakoye gray area
ba mbese mu say house o ma agree to mbebo sakap no have they agreed
yes
oh as to say house as an entity yes yeah omo jitu
and said they can we ma agree the organizers are aware house are playing
say no enti no dey promo ni omo dey promo to
and say untimi ga so mo
yes but then say ni bono so no no ma wo hu bi na tama ye keka
the ones as ade atum so mbebo ne ade make us say kwa bia contract of they have signed that they also mbo
enti as the time ye best studio no organizers ne has penifo no meet to secretariat to see some bit my iron out differences na but for board with the be dem
do mo di too my bra coach no mo consulting na
well that I don't know say board accept so obebo ana say wo ma but ono no feel say the team no say na opesa prepare the team no onye on emwa no if in fact omo your suggestion bi kwa say omo mo call Galaxy no we say has about 4 or 5 players in there Adentina omo they have been training and playing matches entinka on fa bi nka omo no on fa
omo so be here rest they need to rest ahead of
the still ano of say M1 no so whichever way no e bia no of say M1 nti
man try say bet me disan komo we na lawyer no dey lawyer seche say lawyer seche na ye odi Techman 11 wonders case na chokai say ihu court krata bi e ba ya na ni kwan say GFA bobo no mo bo no na anu nra o ma bo awie ne zunsu anso ne say lawyer mo achi
ya
lawyer na opo mu ye de
obo ade adom ho de pa
good lawyer na no krata ehu ye de na ni kwan say ball yi baso eso o ma bo awie ama Liberty ashe drafts 3 ni ade a che say kwa animu a na de na mo ya fa ho
Any amedas me cheki for an opaiso.
That's
Maybe a minim say obia bobor bia. Yeah, court no. You are this ready I dey to court wedding. Yeah, this ready and say court no and share GFA. Na omunya is almost organize for team tournament be na playoff. No mo dia iba ko akwasha Ashanti Gold and then the cost to court to him. And just no ball bia.
Court
yeah, or money na ade. And I say be independent day. Omu ni ba bibia no mko ball. Nti me dey me fa so omu nyam ball. E ko pem say om ba bontia be ka say. Omu ball no omu boy no om dia promote team bi no. I say na ma hu so ma ball.
Lawyer oma bo.
Ane ma hu so ma ball ba e bi ana e yo mani na om pese om jije. Say drum le bi etim ball fi. Do all cry GFA to organize it.
When the GFA so na organize, o come website ni ade, o tie o mpanyim forecast, o mo so o na organize as a ball no a, wo kan no no ma bono.
Na me say some media no atia eno be secretive. Me have some be promote team bi. Say ya promote abusia do a Tamale City na Liberty Professional say ya ye playoff nti ba ko na qualify unko share Ashanti Gold anan omre no na se asama ya asem they say the fitment ka se no mo boy o paja asem bi ya de kokko se no ka se go court ye de na ye ni na engine ye prefer team bi so omra e mo ball se be ya e bi kure be nya sika de akoche nya nka bi wo ba bi ene ye ko ball sa ball na o ba sa de na me
abro o ma tro to on website omu ni ade o ma tro ho brofo so o ma ball nse na ti okwa GFA fo aso ya ni nyina ade se mo twan ma promotion ne bansa
me pa tane on website wo de o mo pa on be ka se wen ka akukro mo ko bi so mo ane di kokuro o met ma ko tell on website say GFA edit 3 teams no ko world cup and also o mo no jersey and to o mo promote team bia I'm running here who's I don't know a boy. Long side, the best to be on from Panto. On the Cromon cassette, normally Brazilian national team. Cobo, normally German national team, Cobo, and no, and ask them my the one baby on website on betting the
ɛkyerɛ to aso ɔmo saa abɔ foforo website no hɔ ano mbɛ anaso promotion no
ɔmo nkɔ so no ɔmo nyɛ yankopɔn yɛ adoma okua da yɛbɛkɔ court
na nka mebusa no sɛ dabɛ na mokɔ court
yankopɔn yɛ adoma okua da once motion no ɛne ɛde akɔ court nyangrante injunction no mmom lawyer biara nim sɛ ɔde motion kɔkɔɔ sɛ wokɔpɛ injunction a deɛ wopɛ sɛ wokɔsi ano kwae no nipa ne nsa kakrata a ɔntumi nyɛ ɛmfa no sɛ ɔyerepa fmfoɔ dan a motim no tena na sɛ kyerɛbo afei maba sɛ ɛyɛ me dea mote daabi ɛnyɛ wo dea na makɔ ha mfidie sɛ mebɛbubu agu moto mirika kɔ ha ɛkɔɔ sɛ kɔɔs dan na ɛtim no ɛnyɛ sɛ kyerɛbo afei dea ɔsɛ ɔbɛbubu agu nti no yɛsrɛ mu a monsi no kwae na ade njanhye no bɛhyɛ me nsɛm a ɛyɛ motion paper no bɛhyɛ me nsɛm a wogye sɛ bɛyɛ fɛ sɛ bɛkɔ akɔbubu dan no a yɛbɛka ho asɛm a nti wo sɛ kɔɔto nhyɛ me no ɛbɛyɛ fɛ sɛ bɛkɔ akɔbubu saa dan no
ɛnyɛ fɛ ɛso mebubu a kɔɔto ntimi nyɛ me
ɔmo tiɛ no ɔmo bɔ a wode
because they say no motion no there say the ma when injunction granted by court but also ebeye first obeye sa
common sense 6 years ono person say bibi ba kenya abotre
bata no ye be kasa
when nya abotre
na when nya abotre na ekoba say ye the injunction ne mana it comes with cost
so akwa kubu okay na me la ahoma ne take aka na me busa say wo say ebeye first ko betwen na court no abua na se o se on the obekɔso aya ne nsunsanso ne sɛn
nsunsanso ne sɛ no no ɔmayɛ no a ye wa kwanya mienu ɛwɔ mbramu ye betimi de ɔma akɔ court sɛ ɔma bu court na nim ye tie ntwi ɔma so e friend sɛ contempt ye pa ye be yensae wɔ ye saman krata ne mu ne aka sɛ ball bi ɔma bɔ no court no ntwam mu promote team bia ye betuma ye saa de no so se kopim se ye beka asem na wie no ball na omo akoko omo abo a omo di team bi beko no court nsie no so ho kwa ye betuma ye no so
okay and they say that ehin na mo court no
went to high court
ti GFA beba went to high court
me pa cho ya se bu omo e yo omo choice on pom beba omo for omo mba
no oma man nsunsanso ne sɛn
ye be kɔ so adi atem
court no beto aso then na when high court nam de ko is GFA won kan
amen so when high court to see a court o ana
that teaching court ni o
teaching high court ni o
e wo when ne wo
ana sunai
this is GFA for mom lawyer for ba wenchi oh
no make say ya some of the track come on enti ya de kwa on be fa so a yesuma bere wa wie so omo na be ba so omo the lawyer de be ba so omo ma ene ye omo na nkasa choice
okay no na mo ye sure so omo zaka am krata no
ye ane omo saka
ene so omo akoso akobo ball no asa ba de also ni ma de kro okay lawyer da ya da sipi ya da sipan lawyer for some do nim so ma bo ball bia
ba bibi nkyeremu no baby kakana ye wo se ubisa ne say o se enye fese ebre na ye kwotena sa ka asem no se edan ye mu ana me mu no enso ye no enye fese oba bebu dan na gu na se mra nhia o mokete we se
M70 ase ne se you have been notified
notice of injunction
being reasonable no so wo ko bugu na asem ba ho a eno ka so mbetimi akọ say e contempt ye bo amane ena chinchina awukọ animu ko ye enti nsunsu anso aba you bear the cat
in a situation where on Wednesday court Wednesday na court grant your wish na mo that is where the contempt comes in because you bo amane and I'm wanting
babo ene nko you dey name
information I'm picking is Kotoko is very much hopeful say Richmond Lamptey case no on betting kunim.
I know you hope for something else or more corner.
Gentleman Moko.
Say corner or more corner. I think say badam dem say
I make us say didn't in the mouth.
Omo I wish you say in Katani and some kind of so omo atrase ahwe verdict ne buy now the time you have taken a position that I also took to say verdict no no say me kan ya na ama me tias me na no say na make say I'll go for mo bibi omo ya
no ma file the state of execution
nto ma sa file state of execution dey aka ho enti say say Richland kokoto ko bobolo bit ma bobi
ma file state of execution first enti say cars e grant o ma
I say grant you
say you hold the FA decision e dey ato and then so more grant you there then it allows Richmond Lamptey to play.
The grounds of the state in the say Richmond Lamptey na djuma o ye ne ball afin ye ba yeso nim say mo process no e wa ansan mo take decision ti mo ma ye kwan no mo ball no kopem say e be di asa ye di wie no odi for fine odi be ma no atwa na djuma so and for the time being so once the stay is granted I just want to register and I'm not ball pending the determination of the case.
And information say Kotoko for no e wo areshimu say
almost call it as a why rich but
I say unse asem
renewed vigor now
yeah unya lawyer for no say we catch say I dey ya kan dey we very to me by dey say
on say for so PFAG and the other players in the no come FIPRO until FIPRO so a file list of execution for other players we involved I am on ban nyina but also mo dey econo based on command me di no say PFAG for the referee Richmond Lamptey
how possible what's that Berezi wa hanu
three players no mo din kan Lamptey Hashmin and Set
or say
yes these three players
I didn't
and he on these three players were not there
Adam Berezi say issues no hanu
so the road get result and I'm happy for Richmond Lamptey Kotoko Acheampong Anamong so we don't be so much because the information I'm inside can earlier on say na Kotoko Panibi any circus koshia our can the level na Kotoko kudu say if feel say results no anya sa no be judge na ka player nako that time na cast no kan ho but I want to believe say when the parents decided say be taking upon themselves to come and cry to the people Kotoko mpenfo tie na omote na sopon for that I think say mebo asande Kotoko team no abaso for na mo tuin because yina no dana ma me no better news one wusu no so to na anodin me hu say we say people wani ase be 3 internet say o be papa say no wusu bi be papa say no don panim and to be free say it's good we are only hoping and pray say the na ye kan ho asem no e bia players no there and now so omadwuma any football omuni adwuma bi aka ho no asem no e bituma ko ye de mo no ma omabom football e de aje omusika na me so to me hon to me on the development of Asante Kotoko recently me hon to me my only prayer and say empanifo ni free man shamra no so to na bibia to din na Kotoko start because as I'm talking to you now me check samaye I spoken to about three of Kotoko players 1 or 2 officials so to as I'm talking to you now that Kotoko better to training no who say last week near say last week Emma crab by say now Monday you can say Tuesday I think this week yes but Tuesday as a Wednesday but so to as I'm talking to you now omunim data Kotoko preseason ase these are the actors main actors players omobobi the information is that park your traso kama adagoja chukwa your traso correct adie bia say bia training ase no team no aye and they knew they were going to start players baby omukoko from far and near omunyina babak oma converging Kumasi the obia no ewa but still so to omunya any green light from the management as to when the team is starting pre-season omu training no and no so I'm only hoping say after mention meeting no and be clear na omenya date na omu ashase then from there omu I travel to Turkey no ama enema timi akoso ti you say that na am dey na me kase me free say QS enema and settle and the coach ni team issue no one na betua we one na be say is anema ni nya no omo hwe no omo nya na nya mutual settlement amicably because Kotoko will target this time around say they in clubs as suffer for Africa say the target look league in kwa bisoto ebia league there obegbaji because other clubs ebia won so nya there our system no but baby Kotoko person who say in Africa say in fact that lukewarm attitude no ne bibi enko Africa they say na Kotoko sign mukola journalist here wadamfin bisoto kan hon some kama yetie. We want the player to explode. But ubehuna kwa bibi ho na so kotobo kanin sa ne manema no we praise sa ne mani nsie. Eto omo tutu niema na Asante Kotoko emfa no to ba pra supporters no mo twen. Say Asante Kotoko we aba ya sati train no makogo ayadaka ja achi ho no na eno so edo omo vim no eba etitim ni be chance no mo ba arrested no be hwebo a bisoto na ya ni je ana mo de ba we ya mema futuo we de ha me na meka e da ho ntino bisoto no ho lawyer na kansem I don't know bisoto na I would say yeah FA for some time now sponsorship anywho na say bed power aba ma me some producers number so oh baby omo the system na man for bet one na omo ba say din bed power crofobia fa ho bisoto me nya sase tanka busa omo onko ka bed power for so oh repanim do omo ka na wa ka ma me kan nya dai
oh yeah ejuma we so ye nya nche kuku ye babontin e man ko foti discerning people listen watch us tiana nsem say no wo so jam omumum
na producers omo ye man yan beka
men ka producers men ka omo mutie ye
o so kan yana de ko she eyase a
na we wo ka say o dia say bibia
dabi eta me na me kan jam me kan so tu o so bi mu wo o mpe fans asa o nya yi get your fans o ron pe fans ya your fans ana eripa na ya de a yesa mbo mamba so because edini ba ye se ko ye na kasa bet bi onko fo bi kana anka bet eripa ka sama
asa no obi o
competition there obi any there but eventually there's a competition
I bang back race no they say
you be as one back race as yeah nyana be unza nanya ona msevu anya ona account
na ekubangwa na ba ko no ambe wa na obia so obia obebi owura
edi entina obia owura obi ko advert
obi ko advert
obi ko tuesi kase mo made hun dawro
ba ko kase we ni bi we team no
we se mo obi adin me bo me producers abaso I was I didn't buy you know what na didn't go to first say bed power ana nkrofobia o mo so mo anya bed power na ho di nem bi buy eti what do you so on highway ana mo dey o mo say ye twa hwedi ni ba am pedi ni be bed power mututu anya hono na me kana be dey me bo mamba so ke say oba dey no kan na ba mu no you know your league has struggled so much say be nya sponsorship and then nyame adom nya bi bisoto how me fear ne say wele ya ne nsema a wo kana uza so no obi ya de no mo abrosie wele ya na tu wo mo abrosie
me ndiase
ala ya force no ka no ti na ko na mbe uza kwashi de ya na uza kwashi say wo no tama wo ye police you know wo ye law kakraka ho
yan go na time no
tio eti no wa hwa bisoto na ye league a om the data ba I think September something na early September yayi some the second week or so ye be league yasin pe de lawyer na ka no om ko tro pro ya promote team we aba na da so bam
ba for ko GFA platform no so omo a techi man ene e for no mo so lawyer asem say na atwuma dwena si so omo ayi bibi om say start league
you see that's my fear
see na atwuma dwena si so
it's a lawyer no say lawyer no
that is my fear so
also om promote nwi
so dey opa
e bi om bo we na
you see
lawyer is a sponsorship ba
ye nyame
but me support the lawyer me support the because it's amount to all disrespect the court of the land I'm onto to that. As if no sure masun because before that, Liberty.
Na drafts was go court.
Supporters na call.
Ah, near the same injunction say here be.
Somebody supporters na call.
Eleven wonders for case more based on the status. 11 wonders will case more change drafts.
Drafts no. They see and they say
Supporters na call.
but supporter na call. E do mo tira so no. And call.
That's on be busa draft for me.
Drafts way.
And I'm saying anymore.
I'm saying anymore. I'm saying
But the club
Club no president nana omo nya dim. Administrative man dem ne kasa was on teacher classroom. Na lawyer na ye adwuma no. On do my edin. I said omo nte bibi besi no. Omo edin no. On do teacher.
That's when you age ho say bibi.
So me pese court strike bibi say. Me pese because me feel say there's an injustice going on. Me pese court no strike bibi. Many nyi dem ayiko.
That way na.
Time to injunction be a different injunction to league and so.
So
based on the status and kwanya promotion demotion, there's no way in the status actually say obi ekotwa bet na ye twena so a kwanya say
ba we obi nka so obi etwa bet
sorry obi ko bo face match face match na ye unify league
then organize so no candidate
obi ye unify league ni mu a status no ankyere say ne yemfa in place no waka say o ma anya na santi they breach their own regulations. Status
as a judge in this case. Who a judge? I'm
acting as a journalist who have also read the status and understand it. I'm also making my argument.
Obia one and understand by the judge that will give a detail.
Yes, I will. This football for say no meko. Say cinema. Say
so am kwa judge in the
confuse. It's one of the
judge in the best. Confuse akitu. Judge in the best say. Asem we ne ba what say asem
and then a status na come about promotion and demotion.
After the league season, the last 3 automatically we say word automatically relegated. So no can.
And then promotion is way.
The top 3
from the division
also promoted.
You know, and na
Say no one so promotion and demotion as good
they would have gone as a champions based on the ruling no like ruling now what's the problem with the ruling no the ruling said that
at the end of the season
ruling who say league now go boy no boy legitimately of course yes based on the ruling no as good play the league
they just ended league
to come to league now go open from because per the ruling
no but the argument on before you say they had you see based on determination on a match fixing no fixed match no then the kwan say omo league now and that they played in that league illegally. Because you see at the end of my crime boss our league ni bi no was in error. So based on the say di asem ni wie no the GF India ban say so about fixed match I say near you but some no mbo fixed match no na GF ni asem ni wie ni ntino ene ma boss our league we na draft case na say kamu di asem ni ntemu a
can
Someone say I'm qualifier. Someone say I'm there's a case in Yana Namika so judge as on the case in the court in a better.
I don't know any case.
Court in a better.
But team na never ball league ni
dancing near the best room. This league has suffered. Synchronization any room for the pepe no as
bet power ni FAE to when the negotiations started bibiano na me part of it and your money be a bad power for the raise no sanyo manyoma bi the brand of our league especially yabo league we calendar no kwanye problem mo yabo league we bu so bi court ne sanyo manyoma no so tell me chela say one of those issues omo raise pa say the FA should make sure because mo pese you better time Ghana League near the court as the best power Premier League court. So what did they say? All that they called for when Omushi FA from Benjamin was fairness in the league. fairness in the league, and another thing was consultation before taking decisions.
Brother one.
Who say Zoto ka adewe? Even though the ESCO had the power to take decisions, but the best place for such decision that ESCO need taking was Congress.
Okay.
Nanka Congress. So what the mention I say? It's here no all the stakeholders decision.
Okay. Obi, tell me why? Just a bit. Why? For FIPRO for Adenose has mean spoiled the supposed bet. Setose went to the committee to throw his weight about. Richmond Lamte Koto already informed their lawyers to challenge the decision of GF. Oman fan can omo de ho no. Na Koto kwa indicate said they want to handle it. And or see the case of Asgold is not relegation, but rather it is demotion. So that is where the problem is. Wonders has a strong case. Okay, I know. I know. Interpretation.
One of the reasons why, because I don't share prisoners, one of the reasons a coaching issue. Forget about it. But the main reason why almost a prisoners a coaching number one. Because today, this is the last time I can say doing come prosper contract now. 11 subsection 3 say any party was a more cost to be a fee of Ochino for contract no should give written notice not less than 30 days. Yes, written, underline the word written notice.
Which is written resignation.
Written notice and the underline word is written. Yes, written. Underline the word written. 11 subsection 3.
The joy.
What's in
written can't type.
So, the word is written notice. So I will do 11 clause 11 subsection 3. So today, waiting for management to
invite him to pre-season.
Tell him to bring his program
for pre-season.
Program to come and do his pre-season.
He has taken you back.
No,
you see, today. And yeah,
now can one person said I've resigned, and the same person waits me by me back. You are still written notice. Also, you have resigned. What's the background? I was actually a program for pre-season.
Let's again. They say one. They want both sides. No, one. From the Ogum's camp, very program. One they say one. No, it's because I'm program. I did
No, they were the program.
One, and you know, he never said he has resigned in a Zoom meeting. That is 1. 2, he has never given any notice or more 1 man or resign. So for Ogum, his position has remained.
Almost no money.
No.
They were not.
So
they can't camp for. And so it's based on
Ogum. Take it from me. Me say, take from me. Ogum is not saying any letter today. Ogum, take it from me. Me say, come out for date into one time to today.
And they say, well, credibility. You have put your credibility.
Yes, I've put my credibility on the line.
That's the key word.
Yes,
credibility. Whether you have credibility.
It is offer letter from a brand.
Who told you have credibility?
you must have one before you put it on the line.
Oh, they have credibility now. Wow. Okay.
So, that is the position. And the reason why I'm going to preach a prisoner is because of coaching issue. Because they know. Say if they mistakenly start preaching without coaching, as a messy,
such as what you need.
As a messy, now I'm going to one. On based on I'm going to say,
you have to be trying.
Best person what you say, or cast a coach, no, as you or judge man ever to command member.
Of course.
Or one can be as a mujima. Or one can be as a modi or marazane. And the record based on the Asma can board members who have confirmed. Say I'm power resign will be that. And I remember about
of course.
The board members have confirmed the kind of Ogun's argument or resonate that. Eti ono atiano do atiano say the administrative manager of Kotoko eti a graphic so e ka say court no so wo jẹ adwuma na ka say o ma bo mu team say o ma so pam na da and okokan eti so
okay
very interesting. This case, very interesting.
Fortunately, very drama. Okay, we be answer.
Oh, no punch no more.
Yeah, so maybe
but credibility. Let me have been accused.
Credibility thing.
A friend of mine or close to Prof. Doctor Ogun catch him say I've not been fair. And he my two home for say when these ozone issues. What to be on? I have no I say no, I also my cousin radio this week. You cannot be right always.
Of course, that's true.
To me, Pempi no be who be a not no can I think over it.
Yeah.
And I've decided say issue way back. They are able panel members. Omono Ediana Ibiti. Yes, I said Zakito, Zimna will become with
our judge. With our judge.
Players, Kumasi. Ever started report to Kumasi from Ochina, Kwesiada. Monday, Kumasi Asante Kotoko best started pre-season. Kwesiada be na watche. Asante Kotoko team be free Ghana. Edo many actually take akoto mu pre-season so ahono mu dura won River United sisi aye kasei the branch and communication manager of Kumasi Asante Kotoko Port Harcourt Nigeria amoye on se lunch no moye no last week Accra no omoye another lunch in Nigeria menim se born again sa ka pictures na obetimi dia to screen so it David Obinya akon Nigeria sisi
asama kan say sisi bi mo se Kotoko players aye den
me say omo ni Kumasi no e best start a report to Kumasi from Ochina and Kwesiada
Omaba
Monday
Edwada Asante Kotoko best start pre-season
that's a coach prosper
Kwesiada ebe na watch
na police ni
Kwesiada ebe na watch so Asante Kotoko be free Ghana
that's after 1 week
yes akoto pre-season so say me say coach and a draw program for pre-season Kotoko so twen say prosper be draw the program there but no there pre-season
na so the program will include date
and I make say
it is a watch your data over pre-season
says Akito say the team need to start training and I made the mean say team biano meba okasama member show okasa wo me din okasama we Port Harcourt sisi e
David Obin Port Harcourt
sisi e ya kasa ya Port
of wo mu
na den wo san e ya Port Harcourt penny
we the oti mfimfin no the ref for
River United
no company na they Kotoko River United City Gate for no and the hotel is a ref for River United.
Chedwane Asante Kotoko versus River United. Wednesday 24th. Okay. And no contract na David
on the River United for the pre-season with Spain, Madrid. I'm gonna end the Nigerian champions so until they will play in the Champions League. Omo ko Madrid. Eho no mo ko pre-season. It will be free Madrid and I could take ako shi Kotoko. Omo Madrid no mo ko no. River gate for no City Gate for no and I don't muku Spain and the City Gate for the Kotoko Turkey say what the mention say
City Gate for you and then I just say there's a kid to castle omu program man and the other
and I make catch you say coach see we season never start season for ultimas now supporting coach na submitting the program edema team no so to the mention say eti wu ntimi nkoka say yen start na ko jiga say start china eso mu nyina akọ benkrum enti the me can say enya no kwese prosper wa resign ya on send the program fan command management no mu start enchiro mo don best start
man so afre no what is man akoya say man yeah
na tama jibo amoyen yo
adai.
So who is doing the preseason for Monday?
Mese Kotoko.
No, I'm talking about coach. Saying your coach.
Na di wa ro Kotoko sports person awa mo.
Information provided.
David can be friend say on live.
Say David Opo Harcourt. Me say Burkina ni police ni no. And the Maka. I know, I beg Ghazali started pre-season. He will be the coach for Kotoko for the season.
Or a policeman.
Ghazali started pre-season. He will be the one who will be the coach for the whole season.
Policeman coach. Policeman coach. I'm going to see so
best power ni GF.
You can't indict.
Best power ni GF in sense no. Finally me feel say clubs ni kumben ha mo kakra. At least $2 million for every season, 3 seasons. Iska at least your chama clubs no na they can start times for the no one. So to ebebo apa. But me say argument be started. When you say best power sponsorship money ni there, obi ntimi nkoka say o demand bi achen obi when it comes to the clubs. But there ba kwa na bia me kase kotoko ne has e fail to do ni say start times the end there. Because of amount number of matches na ye no so to start times ton mo ton Ghana league ni nyina no mo de kotoko ne has na ton Ghana league no. Etimi meti hey me se menti ase da se e ko start times ka other clubs ni so person mo ne kotoko ne has nyape. Uni se be si na ye ka se ye ball league ni wi second batch of the money clubs na zankan.
For
last season league na wi no second batch o mo zankan.
Third batch of Sankai.
No, omo ye ne 3. That means the last batch omo sankan. So what the mention say. It's me e ho ne ba bia. Me pese kotoko ne ha ase kambom. No mo fight saade no because
but I know you mama musa wait a minute try konchen kaka. Na omo bet no. Omo ne bet power no. Eno ho asem so say.
Oh, they will maintain
any be bet for any people.
They will maintain their sponsorship. Obi ade ni home betwem.
Jomo one do one just beton.
They will maintain their sponsorship. For what I know, ni say clubs because once clubs now enter into contracts with betting companies no. See what oko a year, oko baby to say bia is it Tanzania? There is a betting company here, the headline sponsor of the league. There are the other clubs in the league. From what I know, based on negotiations in their course, no, affect club will be our betting company ne sponsor no. Affect club will be inti. We to the kakra wo no. Eti the make can say at least your best start season we are. Sika kakra beba our clubs no. Ebetenye bibi kakra. And a company no so ready to invest in Ghana football. Not only your league na yebo no. Omo be expanded from Premier League no mabe som no to even supporting other clubs in the league.
The betters are start times for be so mbekwa kusi we wa. Omekwa ko e ba fufuro se ya. Oh media afi bedu baby no na. Minim do kai ni my start times for be. Minim pinches.
Minim start times there. But
yes go for kusi bibi o pram.
No omekwa astrotef.
Oh pram.
That will be for the GFE. Initially no mizo to enyoma bi ombe so mo ye ne say one your pitches na your bobo was no omo pese omo boa efe no to improve the pitches ayebo Premier League no was no ebia enye this season but I know say from next season on be start saade no clubs na omo pitches enye
do they buy enya commission.
Oh definitely say efe no omo yim say wo ko
one dey buy
omo dey buy wo
$6 million there
omo
for adwuma yo
omo
enti unya ezo jefe obeji be 20%, 15 to 20 be 18
is it one na wo chia na
ai engofo nam kwa maye do you was na account.
Oh the
purpose ya oh
okay
your purpose ya
so the connection between the company and the FA me so na fire
why
oh my
why is it go far na 2 million.
Oh,
10% go 200,000.
Oh, checking is have a mistake. That's what we say.
Go for bad. That is good. It's good for the club.
One sponsorship me feel say based on how I board the F in Chinis and your at least as your boy F in Abaso. And one person that will play a key role in this sponsorship is the General Secretary of the FA. Why are Prosper Harrison? I don't remember Abaso because so too. Oh, yeah, down for some. This is me kasa about in a response.
Why professional?
my response to how quick I because me kwa me TMZ to na me target ni say one way ebia ade no kwa na be start this season league na san aba but how quick I know to me respond to nyoma no eno na akofa sa nyoma we nyina ba nti I think say yemmo FA aketo kreku da no yemmo maba so for getting this sponsorship.
Okay, you me da CP
nyame yad much na I have some stories on a free banner and ansabutwi.
Okay. Yanjẹ no na ye Alimado na birthday.
Gawo yes.
Na ye Edwin Nsiasare.
Yes.
Board member. Edwin so say ne back 12 year old. Edwin Canada Edwin Oche. Na ye cha Oche or 12 years old Lutheran ne birthday. And then next year of Bright Acheampong so a birthday 90 onam kwam weekend ye be share no kuma. So me frɛ ho Rural Bank Limited. Wamo wezo hwan they say mo amutimi wura onam de mo ade atoto me boa Sandra Manu okay boss me from Rural Bank wamo Otafo branch na ye ka manfo nyina Otafo mal 4 wamo branch ba akoso e wa Asafo market bodwe sangomro nto asiwa nsuaim na adehman bomodia ma remfi se upe ba bi du sika asia obekọ Susu savings, some educational loans, bonanza, business loans, group loans, funeral loans, ye ke account na current account, salary loans, open bank na di juma. Kai so be frebo so me frɛ ho be come. Home number is 054 853 3050 0548 533 050 0244 563 412 and 0243 500 589. No akai say Unisem Cement Grace Race Company Limited for one that Unisem Cement raba asem no de hia pa nie say wo cement atọ a Unisem Cement na ye